In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect an MCP server to ChatGPT. To get started, the first thing you need to do is decide which MCP server you want to connect. This matters because different servers give ChatGPT access to different tools, systems, or data sources. Before you begin, make sure you understand what that server is designed to do and whether it matches the workflow you have in mind. Taking a moment here can save time later and helps you avoid connecting something you do not actually need. Next, check whether your ChatGPT plan supports MCP or connector features. Availability can depend on the version of ChatGPT you're using, so it's a good idea to confirm this before you spend time setting everything up. If the feature is not included in your current plan, you may not see the necessary options in the interface, and that can be confusing if you are expecting them to appear. Once you've confirmed support, open your ChatGPT settings or, if relevant, developer mode. This is usually where connection and integration options are managed. Look carefully through the available menus so you can find the area for adding external tools or MCP connections. If the layout looks slightly different on your device, don't worry. Interfaces can change over time, but the goal is the same. Find the place where new connections can be added. After that, enter the MCP server details. Be careful here and make sure the information is accurate, because even a small mistake can prevent the connection from working properly. If the server requires authentication, the next step is to authorize the connection. Follow the sign-in process as prompted and make sure you only approve access if you trust the system you're connecting to. Once the connection is authorized, choose which tools or permissions ChatGPT is allowed to use. This step is especially important because it controls the scope of access. In general, it's best to allow only what is necessary for your intended task. Keeping permissions limited helps reduce risk and gives you better control over how the connection is used. When everything is connected, test the MCP server with a simple request. Start small so you can confirm that ChatGPT can communicate with the server correctly and that the responses make sense. This is the easiest way to catch setup issues early before you try anything more advanced. Finally, use the connection carefully, especially if the MCP server can edit, update, or affect live data. Double-check actions before approving them, and be cautious with anything that could make real changes. That's how to connect an MCP server to ChatGPT safely and effectively.